Hi! So I've seen a blog post going around. It was kind of a while ago now, but I'm always late to ideas. But it was the scavenger hunt tag, and I had it on my list for ages to do as a blog post, and then realised that it would probably be really fun to do as a video. I don't know if you've seen people do the video where it's the, like, do I have this book challenge, where there's a whole list of prompts and they have to time themselves, kind of like finding all the books that match the prompts. I have that written down too, but then I kind of don't like some of the questions. Like, some of them don't really apply to, I feel like some of them are quite American, and a lot of them, even just looking at the questions, I know that I don't have those books, so I feel like it would be a bit unfair to do the challenge when I know that I don't have some of the books on the list. So I thought I would do this scavenger hunt tag instead, and time myself doing it and see how quickly I could do it. And then if any of you want to do this tag too and time it, and we can kind of turn it into a little competition, then please do. That would be so fun. So I'm gonna do it. There's 19 questions on this tag, which is kind of gross, but I don't know why they didn't add one more and make it 20, but there you go. I have all of the prompts on my phone, and I've looked at them, but I haven't thought about them too much, so I'm still gonna have to kind of look for some of them, because obviously I can't remember all 19 of them off the top of my head. So I am definitely gonna have to search for some of these, and I hope that I have a book for all of the prompts. If not, then I'll have to see how many I fail on. Need to prepare myself. Number 1 is find an author name or title with a Z in it. I know this one straight away, and that is The Hand, the Eye and the Heart by Zoe Marriott. Cool, that one's done. Next. Find a classic. That took me loads longer than it should have, because I moved the book earlier and I forgot where I moved it to. But The Handmaid's Tale, I think, is definitely a classic. So there you go. Find a book with a key on it. A key? Oh god, okay. Right, I think I might be cheating with this, but I'm going with it anyway. I'm going to go with this edition of The Philosopher's Stone, because if you look at the tiny little illustration on the spine, there's a winged key, if it will focus, which I don't think it will, but I don't have time for that. There's a winged key on the spine. I'm going to go with that, probably cheating, but it's on it. Find something on your bookshelves that isn't a book. I mean, I've got loads, so this is going to be pretty easy. I'll go with this dude. I have my little Totoro clock that my uncle made for me, so there you go. Find the oldest book on your shelves. Oh my god, how am I supposed to know? Okay, so I've grabbed one. I've only just realised as I'm searching for this book that I was interpreting it as the oldest book, as in the oldest one that I own, so like one that I've owned for the longest. I've now just realised that it probably means the oldest as in like published long ago, but I'm gonna go with my first interpretation of it, and that is probably, I'm gonna go with The Hunger Games. I've had it for, I don't even know how long. I probably have older, but I don't know. Is this one a pass? Who knows, you decide. Find a book with a girl on it. I know this straight away, I have tons. I'm gonna go with the Morganville Vampires books by Rachel Kane. I have all of the books, and all of them have different girls on the fronts of the covers, so there you go, that's an easy one. Find a book that has an animal on it. Going with Harry Potter again. Chamber of Secrets has the basilisk on the front, so. Find a book with a male protagonist. Got it. As you know by now, I can't go one single video without mentioning this, so Challenger Deep has a male protagonist. Find a book with only words on the cover. My god, okay. Only words, like literally nothing else, just words. Surely that's not even possible. No, I've got one. The Princess Saves Herself in this one by Amanda Lovelace. Yeah, oh my god, I'm so glad I spotted that, otherwise I would have been there all day trying to find one. Find a book with illustrations in it. See, this tag that I have says on it. I don't know what illustrations on it means, because surely that's like every single cover. So I'm going to go with a book that has illustrations in it, because that makes more sense. And for this, I'm going to go with The Christmas Aurist by Tom Fletcher. It has all sorts of illustrations kind of dotted throughout it, so and it's also one of the best Christmas books ever, and I can't wait to read it again this Christmas. Find a book with gold lettering. I mean, can I not just cheat and do the Christmas Chorus again? Because that does. Oh no. No, I've got one. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. The kind of tagline and then her name is in gold, and also the writing on the back is in gold too. Find a diary, true or fictional. Now I know I have the Georgia Nicholson books upstairs and they are definitely diaries, but they're upstairs and I don't want to run all the way upstairs just to grab one. Do I have any others that are actually in my office? Does The Martian count? Wait, let me check. Yeah, see, The Martian is all written as like log entries. So I think that counts. He's kind of like sitting at his computer doing like a video log while he is up on Mars. So I'm gonna say that counts as a diary. Find a book written by an author with a common name. What does that mean? What does a common name mean? I'm going to go with The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James. I'd say Lauren James is quite a common name. Lauren is very popular, especially in Britain. Don't know about anywhere else. And then James is definitely a common surname. So that's a very weird question. Find a book with a close-up of something on it. Oh my God. Again, what does close-up mean? Surely that's down to interpretation. Does this count because it's a close-up of a hand? I'm going to say it counts. Like, you could have a whole person and then it's someone doing this and then it's the close-up of their hand. So sure, I'm going to go with proud. Find a book on your shelves that takes place in the earliest time period. Oh God, okay, this is impossible for me because I don't really read like historical. Okay, the first one that I'm thinking of is The Night Circus because it takes place in like the late 1800s. I'm gonna go with that. It's actually in the other room because I've almost finished reading it, but that takes place in like the late 1800s and then into the early 1900s. I think that's definitely probably the earliest that I've got, so I'm gonna go with that. Find a hardcover book without a jacket. I don't think I have any. Can I not cheat and just take the jacket off a hardcover? God damn. No, all my hardbacks have jackets on them. I don't think I own a single hardback that doesn't have a jacket. Wait. Yes, I found one. Sabrina, the graphic novel. This is hardback. And it doesn't have a jacket, it's just the hardback. So, yes. Ah, we're almost done. Find a teal or turquoise colour book. This is where my colour-coded shelves come in useful. Let's see if I actually have one now. I definitely do. Okay, again, I think different people might interpret like turquoise or teal differently, but I've got Leah on the Offbeat, which is kind of like this greeny bluey colour. So I'm going to go with that, but in case people say that's too blue, I also have You Know Me Well, which is more green. So I've got two options for this one. Take your pick, but there you go. Find a book with stars on it. Right, I have an entire space collection, so surely one of these books is gonna have stars on the cover. Okay, so I was gonna go and grab a space book, and in the process I remembered Legendary, the next one in the Caraval series, has stars all over the cover, so I got that one instead. So cool, there you go, that was a lot quicker. And then we've got the final question, find a non-YA book. This is super easy, I've got tons. I'm going to go with My Sister the Serial Killer, which I just bought yesterday actually. I'm reading it for my next book club next month. So there you go. And that's all the questions. So how long did I take? 12 minutes 43 is how long that took. There you go. Oh, okay, so that's not bad for 19 questions, I guess. It's not great, but I could probably have been so much faster, but I didn't really plan any of the books for any of these questions before I started. If you want to do this and time it and see how long you take, then let me know, because that would be really cool. I want to see if I'm just really slow. I will put all the questions in the description below so you can just copy and paste them. And yeah, if you do this, let me know what time you get so we can compare. I've now just got piles of books all over my floor because I wasn't putting them away. I was just throwing them on the floor and then moving on to the next question. So that's fun. I now need to start putting all these away. So I will do that, and then I'm gonna film yet another video because I need to keep up to date. So I'll see you soon. Bye.